What is going on, you beautiful duckers? I hope you're all doing well. I am indeed. Welcome to the stream. Of course, if you're watching a later date, welcome to the VOD. We are going to be kicking this thing off. Honestly, this is going to be insane. So we're building up, of course, the Quack house that we've found. And we're going to make this thing into one of the most awesome hidden bases on this, honestly, insanely intense PvP server. It is going to be absolutely nuts. From what we've already experienced, it already is nuts. So that's just phenomenal. And we're just going to get straight into this. Honestly, we're going to build up the rest of it. We're going to get the windows sorted. We're going to build ourselves a tiny little watchtower right next to it. Hopefully we try and camo the whole thing up. And if we're successful, then we can go out and try and gather as much loot as physically possible as well. So without further ado, let me just make sure, we'll come off there for a second. Let me just make sure everything is good to go, of course. Second. Let's just pull up the chats. Thunderstorm, hey, appreciate the like on the stream there, dude. Welcome as well. Nice to see you. Righty. Right, we can actually get into this properly. Let's just jump into this as soon as we can. Oh, this is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one. So while it's loading up, the music itself, we've actually got to wait for a second. So we're going to play this music instead, because the music is actually copyrighted. So why not listen to the intro one more time, mate? There we go. We can wait. We can wait. That's good. We're good. So first things first, I think... Oh, actually, I just realized. Got a bunch of shit open that I just need to get rid of before it loads into it properly. Right. And we'll get rid of that as well. Perfect. There we go. Right. Fucking, we've already come into shots. That's insane. It's lagging a little bit. It's lagging a little. Okay. Well, that's always nice to have. So I think first things first, for us, let's go and head back and make sure that the base is actually still there. It's not really going to be the best hidden base location if it gets raided pretty much instantly. So we need to go and have a little look. Got a little car selection, of course. Yeah, from what I can see, super laggy. But I think we're good. We are... Yeah, we're still great. We're still great. So that has been a couple of days, and no one has figured out our base. That is excellent. We've got ourselves... Oof. Got ourselves a little snack waiting for us at home as well. That's perfect. I love that. Oh, I realised the mic is insanely loud. That's perfect. Right. So while we're just waiting for them for a minute, we've got it set for the display at the moment, right? So Leo, welcome. Nice to see you on the TikTok side, dude. How'd you zoom in? It depends on what you're playing on, dude. If you're playing on PC, then it's the middle mouse button. But if you're playing on console, I believe it's your click down like your right analog. That's going to be the way that you would do it. From what I remember, anyway. From what I remember. I do always, like, alternate my controls quite a bit. The mouse one I haven't changed for PC, but I know I changed it over on console. So, take it with a pinch of salt. And let me just pull up the YouTube chat there. Perfect. Realize we haven't got that sitting there. Righty. Let's continue. So I've been insanely excited to get back into this. This has been a really, really fun little challenge that we've got going on. So if you're new to this little adventure, so we have found ourselves this rundown shack on an insanely busy PvP server. So we literally spawned into gunshots probably 600-700 meters away. So we found this little place. It's not been taken over, which most people on this server take over buildings for bases in the spawn locations because you can have certain selected spawns. So I can keep spawning inside of Toplin. So we found this. It's hidden away in the bushes, just to the edge of the city. We've got a little location next to us where we can build a watchtower. We can camo the whole side of this. It's going to be awesome. This little magic gem is going to get renovated into the loot house of the city. So, what have we got on us so far? I need to just kind of take a little bit of a note, because I haven't played for a few days. We've been on a little hiatus, if you will. Let's have our little drinky drink. What I'm thinking actually as well, may as well... Perfect. Right, we can get rid of that. Yoan? Is it Yoan? Ewan? I do apologize, either way. Appreciate the shout on the TikTok side, dude. Thank you very much, pal. Right, we're just waiting for the Discord to pull up. There we go. I'm using a display capture at the moment because for some reason long story. Let's continue properly. I feel like I can properly get into it now. We have to do a couple of things to set everything up going forward. Perfect. Right, let's get going out. So I need to take a note of what we need. So we need nails. Really, I need as much building stuff as possible. We've got saws. Okay, we've got all of that jazz. Epic. I don't think I'm going to need one of these, so we're going to take that 4 dial out. Honestly, if we're going to use a code lock, it's going to have to be the actual code pad. Simple as that. So we've got some rounds. We've got all our necessities, really. I don't think I'm going to need the crowbar. I'm just going to keep that in there. And the shorts, once again, not going to be needed. I guess we will keep some bandages, right? I'll take one whole one out with me for this particular little bit. Because we're only going to search around Toplin at the moment. Just see what we can find. We'll bring it back. And then, honestly, before we go out proper venturing into the server, we need to get this base built up. And Toplin is going to provide us with so much stuff other than the camo nets. I feel we should be good. We need to get a bunch of... well, a bunch of everything, actually. We're going to need, obviously, all the logs. We're going to need planks, of course, to build up. So we'll need to build the doors. We'll have to put a door on each one of these, which should be fine. That should be fine. We'll have to build one just out here, really, for this particular window. That one's going to be the issue, I think. But we'll see. We'll see. We don't really want to be leaving any gaps, I think, around this area. So we'll get the logs, and then of course we're going to need the metal sheets because we want all of them to be as solid as possible, of course. So if the goal is now just to build this place up as quick as possible and we get out and we can get fighting and bring in all the loot back, we should just start on each one of the doors, realistically. So we've got this kit here, so honestly, I think, firstly, I need to start going around this whole place and putting logs on each side of these to try and block them off. And then I can probably block off one of them. And then, of course, use the... How many metal sheets have we got left here? But 3 metal sheets. Alright, perfect. So I guess we'll just keep building this up as quick as possible, really. That's going to be the best one. That's going to be the best idea, I think. Oof. I'm lucky because this place is insanely out of the way. It's awesome. Genuinely, it is. What's the Tetra I'm going to keep in there as well. We need, obviously, the axe. That's essential. And I do require the saw as well. Well, actually, we can bring the logs back here. We need to bring the actual logs first, because we've got 3, so we could technically build one of these doors, but we could put logs on most of them, I think. If we're going to start with one as well, I think we're going to need to start on the best one, really. I suppose all of them are going to be looking inside of this, aren't they? So, what I think the best option for us to do, we should start building from one side at least, right? So build from this front window. I think that's going to be the best option. We need to have a look to see how we can block off that window. They're going to be the 2 hardest, because let's say if I place that there, right, to block off, because we don't really want anyone to be able to... I can't place it. No, I can't place it there, can I? That's ridiculous. Well, not for me, obviously. Maybe I can, like, jig it. Maybe we can jig this thing in some way. Tyler, nice to see you, of course, dude. Minsu, welcome. CJ, oi oi, how's it going, dude? Nice to see everyone, of course. I hope you're all doing phenomenally well today. Having a fucking lovely Saturday. I definitely am. I've been looking forward to getting into this in so much. Just so much. So, can I jig that? Come on now. I can't jig that there, can I? That's ridiculous. If I can... Ooh, no, it's going to come out now. It's going to come out. Okay, maybe we can just use, like, some of the server shite to our advantage, right? So, let's see if I can jig that there. I don't think I'm going to be able to, but if I can, perfect. That'll set us up straight away. Surely not. Apparently I can. Yeah, let's go and get ourselves some logs then. The fact I've got the trees right next to me is an absolute godsend. The only hope, really, is that I've picked a house so out of the way that no one is ever going to bother to come down this way. That's my hope. Right, let's start with... This tree's got 2 logs and it'll fall down. Ooh. This is risky business, honestly. This is some risky shit. I think we go up here then. This has got 3 logs. There you go. We'll take 1. We just need to be as quiet as possible. This is the fucking nerve-wracking parts. It's trying to get this place built up. So we're not doing this when the server's dead. As you can hear, there are shots everywhere. If I go walking out into Toppling for, like, I'd say probably even a minute, 2 minutes, I will find someone. And we will probably end up having a fight. Right, can I actually place this on this? You can. No way. That's hilarious. Okay, I like that. That's funny. That's funny. You will go with 5 AM for a flight at 7 and then 11. Now that's a lot of numbers for me at the moment, dude. Gav, welcome. It's going very well, dude. How about yourself? I hope all is well. Right, let's go. Let's go. Oh, fucking hell. I need to put my glasses on, honestly. I think I really do. You know what? Let's just do the tree right next to us. Whoa. This house, if we can make this, genuinely, if we can get this done, we should be in an insane position. This is going to be the coolest looking base that's ever been made on DayZ. Arguably, of course. Right, we've got that. Now, one thing we don't have. Okay, so to continue doing anything, we're going to need to venture out now. Venture out into the wilderness. We've got 4 rounds in that. You know what? Let's just keep the double action. Well, we're going to have to take both of them. We find the repeaters. I think 16 slugs should be more than enough. More than enough. We're going to have to now go out. We need to find a shovel or a garden hoe so we can start actually putting these walls up. And while we're on our journey, we may as well try and see if we can pick up any more wire. Well, we don't actually need wire. We're not going to be making any more doors. So, good to hear, Gav. Good to hear, dude. Oh, fucking, we can't forget to close that. Right, okay. Right, let's go and get my glasses on firstly, because I sound like an old fuck, don't I, with the glasses? My eyes have, like, been perfect pretty much my entire life, and I think now, because I've been watching or looking at so many screens throughout my life, they just hurt when I'm tired. And I'm quite tired, so, you know, they're hurting. Is that someone right next to me? Or am I just hearing shit? Isaac, it's going very well, dude. How about yourself? Hope you're having an awesome Saturday, pal. Right, well, we may as well check all the industrial area first, right? We're not initially purely going out for fighting. We are building this up first. We're building this little base. $3. It's a little bit laggy, in my opinion. Let me just have a little look at something here. Let's see what we can do. We don't actually have anything set. Let's just set everything to medium. That'll be fine. If the bitrate's okay, then I can see more pixels moving weirdly rather than, like, visual. You know, better graphics so I can see them rather than... It makes sense in my brain, okay? Right, that is perfect. Sorry, ducks. Give me 1 second. Right. Sorry. Let's go. Let's go check this. Yeah, that's so much nicer. So we're not going to be aiming for fights straight away. We're not. The thing that we're going to be aiming for is simply just to build up the base. Of course, if we get into fights, because we're going to have to go through the main areas of toppling, and we want to be hitting some of the surrounding areas. So we do have airdrops, I believe, on this server, and a couple other things, and toppling is one of them places that gets hit. So it's also great in that respect. And what have we got here? Yeah, it doesn't feel like a Saturday. I do get that. You know, it's weird because, like, that feeling, like, it doesn't feel like a particular day. Oh, man, I could dive so deep into, like, how, you know, like, how everyone in the world has the same feeling. But, like, you can't say, like, a day has a particular feeling. So it's kind of weird, in a sense, if you start thinking about it, like, deep in, it's, oh, shit. We'll take that, 100%. If I find another dry sack, we can also make a stash right next door. Because while the base itself has a lot of windows that are open, and you can see inside, oh, shit, okay. And you can see inside of the base, it's not very good to be able to stash stuff inside in crates, because people can see it, they can shoot them, you know, they can destroy the base without actually having to get inside of the base. So it is more wise for us to pick up dry sacks and try and make stashes with them. I'm hoping I can find some sort of combat shovel in here. Very doubtful, but I may as well have a little look. I'm going to have to venture inland. And by that, I mean to the city. Kids are off school. I mean, kids are always off school on the weekend. Or do you mean, like, they're off school for, like, oh, shit, it's half term, isn't it? Well, in the UK, yeah, it's half term. Of course, yeah, my little dude doesn't have nursery next week. I keep forgetting about that, honestly. I'll get used to, like, all that kids are off school crap. Gav, honestly, that shit, like, technically, we have 13 months in the year, don't we? You know, but they changed everything around, like, that's a rabbit hole. Technically, it's not the year 2025. Fam, welcome to the stream on the TikTok side, dude. So when I'm doing challenges like this, I don't really give out the server. However, I do play loads of different servers where I'm more than happy to give it out. We have a run with people through the Discord and that sort of stuff, dude. So, hey, if it's of interest, it's just over on the YouTube description. Plenty of people in there as well. Some of the clips that we get posted through there are fucking hell. The last one was insane. Dude, that snipe was incredible. Right, we're going to have to continue up. We want to now see, honestly, I think the garden hoe is going to be the best bet for me. Just to try and get these logs up. It's getting nighttime as well, so I feel like that is more dangerous. Hey, if we can just stack up the amount of suppressors that I've got, I think that's a win. Smarty for the follow as well on the TikTok. I appreciate that, dude. Welcome. If you like the TikTok, dude, you probably like the YouTube as well. Yeah, it makes no sense. September, October, November, 7th. I just don't even think about it, dude. Like, that's the sort of stuff I start thinking about, like, 3 a.m. when I can't sleep. And I'm just sitting on a stool in the kitchen, drinking a brewski. Just pondering the world, you know, and, like, these random-ass thoughts just pop into your head about, like, dates and all that. And you're like, yeah, I can't do this right now. That's the shit that puts me to sleep. Perfect. If I can find the... We'll take another sporter mag, I suppose. You know what? If we pick up a sporter, then we've got a shed ton of mags for it. Right, we're coming back up. Let's come around now. Let's go and have a little gander. Look at that. The house itself is never going to be known as a base. You would never think that's a base. The one right over there. It's awesome. We picked the most perfect house. What, to be a gardener right here? No dry sack, though. I tell you what we're going to do. Considering I'm right here, we've got a little outhouse. We've got our own little outhouse. We're going to drop it off in our outhouse. Love it. Love it. We're going to stick some doors on there as well. Why not? I forgot about the little outhouse. Could always do with more. I've only got one saw after all, and we're definitely going to need more than that. I'm slightly hoping we get into a fight. I'm hoping I get into a fight pretty much every single time I leave. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I don't need to anymore. We're just going to go straight back then. Perfect. That's literally all I needed. I've got drinks on me as well, so we'll be perfectly fine with that. If I find another code lock, I think I'm going to build up this one over here. So we can put some of our crates, etc. in there. And possibly just build up some stuff next to it, I guess. Not 100%, but... Plus as well, I know people build the bases around these areas... and then just go inland to start fighting and that sort of stuff. That's going to be the main objective for us to do. But we want to be building the best house there is. Right, anyway. We've got the dry sack as well, so we can actually go out and now store a bunch of planks in there. And it is nighttime, please say yes. Oh, that is legendary. The fact that it allows me to do that. Official servers are my jam, and I do love them, of course. Like, I love them because, to me, they're nostalgic as well. Like, they're the first love for DayZ. They're the first servers I fell in love with and started playing, and really, like, that's where the game captured me. But playing these servers that are maybe slightly a bit more modded, they are still insanely fun, and... You know, for anyone that's watching that maybe has never wanted to try them, like community servers rather than like the official servers that you play, I wholeheartedly just advise you, jeez, I wholeheartedly advise you, like just go out and just pick a bunch of different servers and just play them and see if you like them and see if you don't, and I can guarantee you'll find some servers that are just incredible. Maybe they might not be insanely modded, or maybe they might have mods, but, you know, right, anyway. That's the first one. Perfect. So then we're going to have to build up this here, right? We're going to have to do this step by step. So now that's down. Let's go and get ourselves a couple more trees. Leave the shovel in here. We can hear people around as well, which is good. Where's our axe? I could now bury... Maybe before we go... Before we log off... Because we're not going to be on for so long. We're not going to be on for an insane amount of time. You know, we're going to be on for like an hour and a half. See how much of these we can get built up, but... The dry sack, I'm thinking we put most of the stuff in there and bury it before we leave. I might even be able to bury it in the outhouse. If I can. That's insane. Benji for the follow on the TikTok. Awesome stuff, dude. Right. Where did that axe go? I had this... Did I drop it somewhere? I did this last time. I dropped the fucking axe, and I forgot that I did. I thought I would have put it back in here. For fuck's sake, man. Once again, an axe goes disappearing. Right, we're gonna go venture it out again and then to go and find ourselves an axe. I've no idea where I've put that. Oh well. Maybe we'll find a code lock as well on our journey. And we'll put our loot in the code lock area. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's what we'll do. I don't know. Is it by the tree? No, I very much doubt it would have been. Oh shit! Oh my god, I might have. I very much doubt it. But that could have happened and I didn't realise. When I picked the log up, it might have swapped out the axe. Oh! Gav, you legend, of course. I swapped out the log for the axe, and instead of it just going straight back into my inventory, it swapped out, like... That must have happened before as well, then. It makes so much sense. It does, though. It makes so much sense. Oh, I really hope there was 3 there. It's very risky doing this right next to us, but I have got no other choice. The server's, like, not as full as it normally is today, but it's still full. It gets a lot more stacked throughout the nighttime, so I think we're probably doing this a good time, you know. We need to at least give ourselves that, I think. This is a bit of... It did it again. Fucking did it again. How? I've got plenty of room here. That's just stupid, isn't it? Like, come on now. Right. Let's continue. Our only mission at the moment is to get all of these logs. The first part of it is to build the house. I really wish... I don't know if they're actually you can do that. I'm pretty sure you can, right? In a 64 slot bag. On official Xbox. That's the only time I think I've ever done it. Yes. Right. Perfect. Second one. Gunshots. Love it. Let's go. Perfect. Oof. Next one, I guess. Then we just gotta keep going. Just build up the full foundation of this thing. And once we've done that, I reckon then we can... Well, I guess we've got to go around collecting more stuff, because we need to be doing this slowly. We don't need to do this, like, you know, over a long period of time. Realistically, if I sit here trying to cut down all of these trees, then someone eventually is going to find me here. So, I reckon... Let's do... Their ones aren't going to be the worst. You can still see the door through that and that. These ones are going to be probably the worst to be able to... Because you can easily shoot it down there. That's not going to matter too much. I reckon we do these ones first. And then I think I'm going to have to go out now. I want to go out and try and go and get myself some nails and all that stuff. I don't just want to be sitting here forever. Eventually someone is going to walk by, find us, and, well, they're going to try and raid it. Obviously. So I think... let's go try and find some nails. Maybe we'll try and do one of these doors. We'll try and do the back one or something like that. Another sporter mag. I'm going to take it. Not because I want the mag. I'm just going to take the rounds for it. That's just insane. Right, there's no one around. Perfect. We're going to do another tree. Let's just do one a bit further away, I think. A bit further away from the house. Whoa, this is some nerve-wracking shit. I can tell you that much. This is the worst because at the end of the day, this is the stuff I have to do by the house because carving these logs through the main part is going to be... it's horrendous. It's going to be horrendous. I can put another door here as well. And I will do once we've made up the actual base. So then we can have a double layered door. Ooh. Could do that firstly, actually. Well, right. I'm just thinking that might actually be a good thing to do firstly. Because I can put 2 layers to the doors, right? So if we put 2 layers to the doors, and someone from here shoots, they're going to have to shoot through one whole door, and then through another whole door, and it's got enough gap in between it, so that when you put an explosive there, and blow it from the front, you're not going to blow the door behind it. So, to me, it makes more sense to do 2 doors first. Now, we'll do it last. We'll do it last. Now, thinking about it, if we can get all everything blocked off, the only way people are going to be able to do it... well, we need to... there's so much we need to do. So much! Anyway, fucking hell. I'll have a sip of the coffee before we go venturing out again. We need to find 2 more code locks then, don't we? 2 more code locks. 1 for a door right at the front here. And 1 for a door in our little outhouse shed type thing, right? Oh, another dry sack as well. Perfect. Let's go and have a little... so as you can see, there is a lot of loot that spawns here. There's mainly... we got a lot of building materials, a lot of dry sacks, and a few guns. We've got repeaters, shotguns, pistols, some submachine guns, Scorpion. Talk the devil, a repeater. We'll take the rounds from it, of course. We'll have a look at this house over here. We haven't actually had a proper look at it. It's kind of interested now. Obviously, it's not really a house that you would go basing up. Of course. This is a little bit too gone, I think. Just a little bit worse for wear. I will take the iodine. Happily. I'm only imagining what the server's going to be like the deeper we go into the map. I believe we're going to be able to get ourselves some decent loot. Very, very decent loot. Anyway, let's go and get that other log. Why did you have to make it so loud? Right, we're not forgetting that again. It's ridiculous, that is. This house looks epic. It does. No one can argue with me. It looks insane. I need to open this. There we go. Right, where's that shovel gone? We need to get it built up as quick as possible, because I don't really want to be waiting around for ages trying to build this thing up. We want to be getting out and doing some fighting and some proper PvP. A proper gunfight. I came here for a proper shootout. No, that's too much in the room. Home sweet home. Damn right, Gav. We're gonna make it a home sweet home. We're gonna fire going inside and everything. That's kind of in the wall. I don't know why, but that's rubbing me the wrong way. I don't like that. We need to get it lined up nicely. We don't want it inside of the wall. There we go. Inside of the wardrobe's fine. That's fine. We'll ignore that part. Right, so we still need quite a few logs. It's fine. Let's just keep going. I think that's the best bet, really, is just to try and do this as quick as physically possible. We could take our time, but why would we want to do that? How long do we think until it gets raided? No! I hate that. I hate that so much. I really need to remember which trees I've cut from. Fuck's sake. Because that is so loud. If there is someone even close to these buildings, they probably would have heard that. And if I was at them, I would 100% be sneaking my way up here, having a look at what's going on. And either shooting the dude to see what he's got on him, or waiting for him to open the door so I can shoot him to see what he's got on him. Oh, fucking hell, this is some sketchy stuff. Cue the horror music. The pickier and the more skew it is when they discover it. Exactly, Gav. Exactly. We need to get the windows done. What are you telling me? Are you telling me I did all that for not even for a log? Oh, god damn it. There we go, there we go. Right, let's go. I love a bit of base building. Yes, Gav, they are closer, however... There you go. Yeah, you can see I'm starting to run out of trees. That's the problem. That was very close by. We need to give it a minute before we go heading out again. Right, we've got that one with logs, that one with logs. We've got them two that need doing, and we've got this front one. So we actually don't even have that many to do. We genuinely don't. If I get all them done, then it's less of a task for people. Sorry, it's more of a task for people to try and shoot the back of this door, because they can't really do it through that window. I always forget I'm on a third person. There we go, that'll work, that'll work. That'll do. Righty. Let's leave the shovel. Have a drink of the old coffee before we get going. I dropped the axe at the same point as I did last... Oh, come on now. Dropped it at the log. We did exactly what I did last time. It's just chill here for a minute. Just see if, we can see anyone kind of strolling about the area. Kind of waiting and watching as to what's going on. My axe is starting to... Ooh, that's not good. We need to now... We need to go and find a new axe soon, or a sharpened stone. Tommy, that is a good question. And one I have yet to figure out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Maybe I'll put crates all along the top of it, right? And we can just recover it with crates. I'm not sure how we're going to do that yet. I really wish I could put these in my inventory. Sean, welcome to the chat on the TikTok side as well. Oh, fuck's sake. Please tell me I didn't drop my axe again. Oh, come on now. It was... Oofed. That's a big firefight. And that's not that far away, to be honest. It could be closer, yeah, but it could be further away. Is this a two... this is a two-log, isn't it? Yeah. I don't really want to be taking more than I need to from each tree. We don't want to have a bunch of trees that are just knocked down. That's going to be a massive hello to everyone. I can put a flag in the place as well, yeah? So we are going to put a flagpole, like, absolutely. Like I said, this is going to be a proper renovation. From Quack House to Ultra Hidden Base. It's nerve-wracking every single time I cut down one of these trees and bring them back. Like, it's so nerve-wracking. We still got to do all for the planks, but that's gonna be so much quicker. big ass explosion. I feel like they have to be the gas pumps, right? Oh, that was so lucky. I genuinely thought this bed, of course, this is my bed. I hope everyone likes it. It's a nice bed. It's actually insanely comfortable. Put a few blankets on there, proper straightens your back out. Or does the total opposite and you end up walking very weird for the rest of your life. Either way, it definitely does something for you. Now we've got to pick that up at a very specific angle. Perfect. Right, we've got literally 2 more to do. I really want that to be... I know this is like so pedantic. And you may just be hating on this, but I need it to look... come on, it has to look like... You know what I mean? That's perfect. There. That's great, right? Come on. It has to be... It has to be. It's just... Sorry, it just has to be. It just has to be. Right, that's going to look awesome. Perfect. Love it. We can get a fire. Go and look at our table. Once we've got this secured, we can put our... we can stack our crates on each shelf. Or we try, anyway. See what we can do. Right, anywho. Of course I left the axe down there. Like, why wouldn't I? Once we've, of course, got all of this done, the logs, we're going to have to go out and try and find ourselves now as many boxes of nails. So we're probably going to have to venture out of toppling. Where the frick did I leave my axe, though? That's question number 1. Which log was it? I don't want to be walking around here like an idiot. We need to be efficient. Did I actually put it in the house this time? But I heard someone walking around for a minute. No. Gav, stop it. It's good enough, alright? It's good enough. I don't want to be spending all day trying to put it absolutely perfect. It'll never be absolutely perfect. We'll live with the little bits. That's fine. It still looks pretty damn good. Where the frick did we leave this axe? I swear I probably didn't. I swear I didn't leave it over here now. Did we put it back in the house? We couldn't have. Did I leave it back in the house? We're gonna have a little look. Fucker. You're just ducking around. Love to see it. I swear. What the fuck? What is wrong with me in this axe? We're not getting along here. Let's put that away. We don't really want the noise of it. Sure, I do have an inventory. Yeah, dude. But it's not in my inventory. I didn't chop the tree down over here. That's the thing. If it didn't ruin, obviously. It would have just dropped on the floor. That's so strange. The tree that I cut down was over here. I mean, I can't remember exactly which one, honestly, right now, but it was one of these fucking trees. That's so strange. You know what? Let's just head into town, right? We need to go get another axe anyway, because it was badly damaged. And we're going to need to do more. So, I think it matches 100%. We'll have another look. It can't have just disappeared. This is the thing. It can't have just gone. No, I don't have it. And it's definitely not in the house either. That's what I mean. It can't have just disappeared. It's definitely not in the house. I definitely don't have it. With the fucking quadruple checking now. It's not on the floor. Let's just move. Let's just say that we've got a weapon just sitting underneath off. You know what, actually? Nope, 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 nope. Wrong thing. Just put it back. Oh, now it puts it over there. Alright, sound, whatever. So I definitely don't have it. I chopped the tree down here. And it's not around the tree. This is what I'm saying. Last time I know that I left it by the tree, but this server's got some axe problems. I feel like I'm going insane. Like, genuinely. You know what? I'm just going to go out and look for a new axe. We're going to end up giving away our position or dying. Just because we can't find our axe. That's nuts. I don't even understand that. I'm going to have to go back in the stream in a little bit. I'll be watching through it later on anyway. So, I'll have a little look. We'll just go and try and find a new axe, I guess. That's just so strange. But it's okay. We need sharpening stone, we need a new axe, and we need nails. Before I can actually properly do anything anyway. I'm sure we could probably pick some up quickly. If I could pick up a new code lock, that would be fantastic, yeah. I'll take the chalky bar. Right, there's two people fighting already. In this city. What did I tell you? It's nuts, isn't it? Like, as soon as I come over here... As soon as I came onto the server, I was just like, this is so fun. Once we finished up everything, by the way, like, once we've done this whole challenge and all that jazz, I am going to give out the server inside of the Discord. So then you all can come in and rate the crap out of it, or do whatever you need to do, or, you know, get out of your system if that's what you want to do, of course. So I will be putting it at the end into the Discord, because I think also it's fun. You know, plus if you've been watching and you like the server, then you can have a little go on it yourselves. I don't want a server hog. I hate people that do that. They're like, yeah, it's a good server. Like, if the server becomes busy, then great, and it stays busy, then great. Man, we're gonna make a run for it. We're trying to be sneaky. I'm still at a loss about that axe, though. Like, what the duck? Nice bit of loot. Take a bit of morphine. Damn right. No, Sean, it's not. It's not. I'll just, for everyone's sake as well, that think it's attached to me, here. There's no axe in any shape or form resting upon my being. This is why I'm hella confused. Right, come here, you. Just drag her in here. I was playing on a different server last night, and it had, like, ×5 zombies or something like that. Oh, jeez. That was insane. I'll probably be doing a few runs on that once we've finished up doing this little fun experiment. There's nothing in there that we need. It's unfortunate. I'm going to stay away from the big watchtowers because most of these are based up. Probably should have stayed away from the hospital too. I've got meds on me, but fuck, I may as well have a... Ooh, nice. Is that a Mose? No, that's an SK. Someone's dropped a little SK. I've never found one of these here, so I'll take it over the actual... over the fucking repeater. Also take... Is that got a mag to it? It does. Lovely. Right, what's it taking? I don't really want to be sorting this out right here. So, let's take the SK. We've got a good few rounds for that. This should, honestly... let me just change this controls quickly. This should keep us in the game for a little bit longer now. If we do meet a few people, you know, this should really keep us going. This SK is an incredible find. There we go. I didn't have that freaking set up. But we need to be quick while we're doing this. I just want to go and get them nails. CR as well. Ooh, that's a good find. I have a mag for the CR too. You know what? We'll take the CR over the Mosin. Over the repeater. They're two very nice finds. So I've been through this place a lot, and the only things I think that spawn here are repeaters and double barrels. So anything extra. Oh, and these little PP pistols. And of course, you've got the standard like Glock and U70. So anything... Oh, perfect. Anything extra... It's just an awesome find. Perfect. Right. Now we can also mag away. Oh, perfect. I can also put away the SK. Incredible. Incredible. Right, perfect. Let's go. Let's go and find ourselves... Ooh, a bandage. Let's go find ourselves some nails. Luckily, I've got a shit ton of rounds for this thing as well. Cleaning kit is going to be very ideal. The old house base. The one that we tried to steal from someone. Well, I wouldn't call it stealing. You know, it got raided. Maybe it wasn't the best place to put it in the first place. Maybe that's just it. You know, it did get raided originally, so... That couldn't have been me that aggroed the Zed, right? Oh, they're not that far. Netting. What a find. I would like to, of course, become a good ghillie. A good ghillie person. So let's keep as much netting as possible. We've got some stuff on us now. Which is great. I'm surprised we haven't ran into anyone yet, I will admit. But I'm not honestly complaining. Come on, just give us some nails. Nails would be perfect. Good old box of nails. this is going to be the hardest part now, is genuinely finding the nails. There's some bases around the area. Of course, they have been raided. So they've been raided, but they've still got a code lock on them. So I can't actually pull any pieces off of them. Otherwise, I would have actually gone around and simply just taken all the panels off of them and taken the nails. And would have done it like that. That would have been so much easier for me to be able to do. But because there's... That was close. That sounded like it came from my left. Maybe it's these headphones. The direction on these headphones aren't the best. Oh, nice. Turn the old headphones up just slightly. Just slightly. I will be going to go and try and get fights as much as possible once we've actually built up the base. We need to have a home. You know, we need to have a place of being able to store what we can actually collect. So if I can grab as much of this loot as possible and start hoarding it, then we can properly go out and start fighting. So what does this take here? What does it actually take? Right, okay. Don't need that. Got some... I'm honestly gonna get rid of the sporter mags. We'll keep the rounds for it. I just want to kind of rinse out what I've got on me at the moment. If I find a Mark II, perfect. If not, we can at least collect the rounds for it, I suppose. Right. No way can I fit... I can't fit that onto there, can I? I can. I genuinely can. Oh, that's hilarious, that is. Well, I guess we'll keep that on us for now. That's hilarious. Right. We'll change up the bandana. That's that's fucking hilarious, isn't it? Got that tiny little silenced pistol with this just massive mag. Massive mag. Shit tons of rounds. Kind of perfect though. Does it decrease the stability or something? It's still kind of loud though, isn't it? It's not exactly quiet. Right, we've got a server reset in 10 minutes. Alright. Let's see what we can do in 10 minutes then. 10 minutes goes quick on this game. That's it, dude. You do that. You get him. I don't need any more tincture. Really just hoping for nails. Maybe I think I might be able to... Oh, that's a good idea. Right, so there was this base that had a small section of it. A small section of the base had been taken down. Or broken into, raided. what if I can go to that section and I can try and pull some stuff off? Right, so here's what we're going to do. Let's keep looting this little area. That was someone right next to us. Right, we've already done that. Okay. That was someone pretty close by. Whereabouts are we on the map? Okay. So, we'll make our way back to home. We'll drop off just some of the little bits that's going to keep us going while we're building. And then I'm going to head out and try and look for this little base that we seen the other day. See if we can try and take some of the panels off. Grab some of the nails. That's going to be the quickest option, because we can't find any at the moment. Oh, okay. Okay, that is badly damaged, though. That is frustrating, and Jeez. Alright, well, that's a good fight going on. And I don't have any rounds for it either. We're just gonna have to leave it. I've got the CR, I've got rounds for it, I've got a mag for it. We've got the SK. They both take the same rounds, but I've got shed tons of them. So I think we should be fine for the moment. And like I said, that is also damaged. I don't have a cleaning kit. I'm really trying to justify not taking more weapons. As you can tell, we don't need the torch. I need to go and get the crowbar. Suppose we'll take that. It's like, okay, fine, I'll take all the stuff. The wire will actually come in handy, because we're planning on making another gate, aren't we? So, I may as well pick it up. Isis? Oh, I've just read some of that shit, dude. I'm not really too sure what to say, honestly. But hey, it's a place of chill and happiness. So, positivity. I hope you're having a good day anyway, though. Of course. Of course. Let's just dump some of this shit in here. Right. If someone finds this, they're gonna have a good day with it, I can tell you that much. Let's just swap that out. We don't need any of this. This is just stuff that we can kind of keep on us while we're obviously doing this little bit of a build. If we can try and build up all the stuff that I've got, it's going to make the building part so much easier. So we've got some food and all that jazz now. So while this is not actually blocked off... Wait, did I keep that SK on me? No, I didn't. I'm not leaving an SK just sitting outside. That is not happening. So before we get that place actually finished, we're going to have to just leave this inside, I think. I think that's going to have to do. We're just going to have to leave it inside. Yeah, we'll keep all the small stuff. Where is that crowbar? Give me that crowbar. Let's go and see if we can break into some stuff. Got one weapon cleaning. Oh, okay, we actually have a gun cleaning kit. You know what then? What I'm going to do, the SK I feel like at the moment is going to be much better for us to actually keep on us, right? So we will keep that, we'll move that along. Let's go and see if we can get some of these nails. And before we get going as well, let's just use this cleaning kit on the SK. Oh, someone's going at it. Right. Let's rock and roll, shall we? Now, I'm pretty sure... I'm going to have another look for this axe as well, quickly, if I can help. But I'm pretty sure this little base area was down the bottom. Esses, dude, just... I don't really, like, go for all the religion and all that shit in the chats, dude. You do you, of course, but... Hey, one would beat us... I don't talk about religion, it's just not... It's pointless. It's a pointless conversation. Right. Keep it light and breezy. Right, let's have a little look. I think it may have been down here that they built it. I know there was definitely one being built. We're also away. That sounds like someone's getting their base raided. Possibly. But we're going to walk far away from this. It's like, you do you. Holy crap. I think someone's getting their base raided. Maybe it's one of the big bases. Whatever that was, someone's going for it. This place would be a cool place to make a base. That is actually insanely true. You know, if you had a big squad, then you could make like probably a pretty cool base filled with cars and all that jazz. Oh, server. Oh, it's a server restart. Ah, right, okay. That's why they were shooting loads, because the server's getting reset. What even was that? Was what? Oh, right. I think, well, someone going absolutely mental shooting. I believe, anyway. Oh, yeah, shit, we need to just edit that, don't I, real quick. I don't know why we haven't got the members list up. Or, like, the overlays, because I'm using the display capture at the moment. Let me just have a look at something as well, quickly. So... just remove that for a sec. Bring all that down here. There we go. We also got to change that. Waiting for the server to reset for the moment. It shouldn't be too long. Right, perfect. So as well, it's funny. So the music itself, it actually copyrights it, which is it's kind of funny. It copyrights the stream. I don't know why. Just does. So we've got to make sure the music isn't playing. So we'll play a little bit of our own. How about that? We'll play a little bit of our own. should be good. Perfect. There we go. Right, 38 in the queue. That should go down pretty quickly. Fingers crossed, anyway. Righty. So when we get back in, we'll have a good look. We'll see if obviously we can find these bases that have slightly been raided. We'll see if we can find any walls that we can simply just pull off some nails from. Yeah, that may piss off some people, but if we do it quickly and quietly, there is also a chance that it'll be fine for us. Like I said, this server gets a lot busy. It's already very busy, as you can tell. But it gets a lot busier in the evening times for me. So doing the building is kind of critical during the daytime. And in the evening times, we can go start trying to build up as much loot as possible. We tried building up the other base, and we got 2 walls in, and someone shot us, and that was over. So quick. What noise? Do you mean the noise of the game? Like the background music? Was that insanely loud? I mean, I'm not playing it, but if that is the case, that's good to know. Righty. 10 seconds ago. I think I want to get back and then to the base and then go and get a drink real quick as well. I need to feed my cats. He's sitting here next to me, wanting attention. The only time he wants that is when he's hungry. Right, perfect. Make sure we turn the game noise back on. Right. Let's go and check the industrial buildings over there, first of all. And then we'll check the ones at the top of the town. I wish you could take logs off of this. Genuinely. That would make base building kind of fun. Well, it is already kind of fun. Well, very fun. But it would make base building just that little bit extra. I'm really hoping to find another code lock. Canal. Can't even get through the freaking fence. I just had a cookie then. I got bought these like millionaires cookies. Who they buy? I don't even know. I haven't got the packaging with me. I think they're like McVitie's. They're damn good. Millionaires. They're quite sweet though. I may as well use this. If I've got it, we may as well use it to be able to do stuff like that. I'm not going to use it for combat. But I may as well use it for them small things. I think that's fine. I do kind of want to go and have a little look. But no, we're focused. We need to find ourselves an axe. And nails are a bonus, but an axe is the first thing. So we're back at ground zero. We shouldn't say that, no. We're back at the home. I still don't even know where the axe went. I really am going to have a look at the stream later on, just to have a quick gander. Makes no sense. Right, that place wasn't taken. Come on. What? How is it? How can he not jump over a fence? Right, well, we'll just go through here. That's the weirdest glitch I've seen. Actually, you know, we can't say that, can we? I think the worst one at the moment is the gas one. That gas glitch is just stupid. I don't understand. Like, how can they not fix that straight away? Like, you can't just rock up into a town that's been gassed, not know it's been gassed, and then as soon as you get in there, you just start getting pile drive with a bunch of gas. Ooh, that's very close, actually. That's just down the road. Yeah, that is literally just down the road. Let's go and have a little gander, shall we? Let's go and see if we can find some nails on people instead. Because that is not far at all. I don't like being too exposed right now. I don't like it. Sounded like it could have been coming from the multis. Lillian, welcome. Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. Suppose, what am I doing, right? We've got a drum mag for a pistol. That did sound like it came from the multis. And I know there is a bunch of bases in the multis. A lot of people do kind of chill there. Can't see him on the roof. I'm also interested to know what he was shooting at. I mean, obviously it's going to be another player. I wonder if he actually got him. I have found, like, code locks on these things. That one's been based up to high heaven. Look at that thing. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Like, it's massive. Alright, is that a player or is that a Zed? That looks like a player. I wish I had a scope on me. Alright, they've ran through. They're taking players out. Good old PvP servers, eh? Fucking hell. These places are nuts. There's another... I don't know if that's a person or a Zeddy as well. Someone's definitely been through here. Really, Mr. Duck? I wonder how you could tell. If I can wonder... Oh, yeah, these are people. That's a... Okay. That's definitely a person. No. Oh. Oh. That's a Remy. You know what? After what happened with me, the Remy last time. Yep, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. I shall take all your goods. I need the schmog. Run away. You know what? The Remy was crap for me last time. Like, the amount of times it missed it. Ooh, that was some naughty stuff. Right, so someone's also now blowing up. Someone's blowing up the gas stations. Okay. So what I could do now is just simply run straight back. Go and build up them last two little poles. And then that's kind of us, right? All I need then is we need nails. I think before we go and do that properly, because it is starting to get busier, as I kind of expected it to, we are going to need to go and get some nails. I mean, I would like to keep obviously all the stuff on me. The double barrel, personally, the double barrel is going to be the winner for me over the Remy. Last time, I don't know why. The Remy, the shots on it was just, it's just nuts. Alright. Let's go. Alright, I don't really want to be waiting around. There's obviously people running through. Fucking hell, there's so much war. So much death. Oh, my days. It's not as quiet as I initially thought it would be, honestly. Oh well. Bye! We're not waiting around for anyone. We're on a mission to do something in particular, and then we can go around trying to kill. For now, though, let's get this place... Let's get safety built up. And then we can go to war. Right, we're coming close to the house. Ah, damn. So I have this thing called acid reflux. It's basically where your stomach, like, creates too much acid and then it, like, fucking travels up your esophagus and it's horrid. Oh, wow. They are very close to my house. They are very close to my house. It sounds like, to me, there's a base getting raided. Oh, shit, it hell. Some shit's going on in the town. I don't know what. I mean, there is, like, a bunch of bases that... I kind of want to drop this off and go and have a little look, you know? I think that's what I want to do. I'd like to go and have a little look to find out what is actually going on. Actually, you know what? No. No. We're going to use this to our advantage. Some base is getting raided, and I think there's like 2 or 3 clans that live in this little town, I think. Some squads, right? So you've got some large teams. So there's a bunch of raiding that always happens. So I personally think, instead of me going to go and have a little look as to whatever base is getting raided and potentially getting shot and found out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be a smart ducker and I'm actually going to go and get the logs because they're not going to hear me if all these shots are going on. We're going to use this to our advantage. We're going to get the last of the logs. I know, right? It's Isaac. It's insane, isn't it? Spend 2 minutes, honestly, on this server, and like you're gonna get into a firefight. That's the whole reason I wanted to build the house on this server. Some people would say it's mad to carry on building while you've got a base getting raided just up the road. It was actually daunting. Then, as soon as I cut down the tree, all the shots stopped. It's gone insanely quiet. That doesn't give me very good vibes. I mean, who's gonna live? Who's gonna come down to the Quack house location? You know? Look at this place. Who would want to build a house here? Sending out the vibes into DayZ. They're not gonna come and have a look at it. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. There's one. Fuck, I thought I heard someone creeping out. Jeez, right, okay. We've got our CR in here. You know what, let's leave all of our weapons in here. Actually, no, that's stupid to leave all of them. Let's leave most of our weapons in here. And let's leave that as well. And that as well. And where's the netting? Oh, the netting's inside of the bag. Right, we just have to go. Just have to go. We're going to have to use this moment of firefights and craziness to our advantage, honestly. I think that's the only way that we're going to be able to do it. If I take down that tree, I think I've already taken a log from that tree, and I've already taken a log from that tree as well. I don't want to knock any of these trees down, and these are all firewood. The last thing I want to do is knock any of them trees down. We're going to have to go up here. Try and get it a little bit further away, I think. This'll do, this'll do. No, that's firewood. Fuck's sake. I thought that was going to be a genuine log. Right. I guess it's going to have to be this one here. Make sure we don't lose our axe again. Oh, my days. Does that not feel like it's going to get closer? Yes? What's up, Buster? Hiya, pal. You know what? I could go for a banging brewski right now and a couple of biscuits. Like, I could go for a brewski and a bicky. Absolutely. See, here's the question, though. I think this is the biggest debate over biscuits. Which one's the best? I know, like, you know, scientifically, which it's been tested, right? It's been tested. I think it was, like, Rich Tea or something like that. They came out on top, didn't they? Because, like, they last the longest. But no, like, if you're gonna do a bit of a biscuit dunk, chocolate digestives, 100%. Either that or all butter shortbread. That's the biscuit you need to be dunking. 100%. Right, where's our shovel? Show me the shovel. All I need is some planks now, really. And stuff to actually start putting it up. So this is the second to last foundation that we have to build up. One more after this and we're done. Perfect. I kind of put that there because, right, we'll move that over. I'm running out of space now. Yes, there you go. It's fine, you know what? It's fine that it goes over the chair. It's all good. Let's have a little drink. This is why we've got everything here. I think I've got 3 of the metal sheets left. So we can at least put one of these. We can at least make one of these into like a metal sheet. Once we've got them all sheeted up. We can add camo to them. And this place would near enough be invisible. We'll add a second door. We'll add another one out. We've got so many plans. This is going to be epic. Right. Let's leave that there. We've got 2 more logs that we have to go and grab. The shots. I can barely speak at the moment. The shots have stopped. There we go. Good old tongue twister. Maybe they've made their way through the base. Pilot. Yes. They can. They can. Someone can throw a nade through the roof, but we're going to try and fix that. Listen, I didn't say it was foolproof. Someone can 100% chuck a nade through the roof. What we're gonna do is we're gonna build a watchtower on the side, and we're gonna be able to get onto the roof. And then what I think I'm gonna do is I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I'm gonna go up to the roof and we're gonna drop a bunch of these metal sheets over the top of it. That's what we're gonna do. Let's add this. One more, and we've got the whole sides of it, I guess, completed. Oh, did we do it again? Oh, that sucks. Every time. It feels like every time now. Right, one more log, that's it. That's had 2. That's had 1, and that's a 2 tree. Gonna have to do this one out here. This one was this firewood before? Yeah, it was. I'm telling you, that looks like a normal tree. It's bullshit. I have to do this one over here. That's firewood too. So we've only got like a limited amount of trees. Well, I obviously know that in general, but you know what I'm saying? Like, a limited amount that we can actually cut genuine logs from. We'll have to just fucking do this one over here, then. I'm not doing it right next to the house. Hello, good sir. Hello there, welcome. Take the axe back. Now, what I could do before we do this, I don't have a saw on me, so no, I can't. That's okay. I was hoping that I could saw some planks from them real quick, just spend a little bit longer out here, and we could go in there and actually start building up one side to it, of course. This is very out of the way, though, which is the best thing. You're proud of yourself. You found a DMR with a precision scope at Helicrash. I'm proud of you as well. That's on officials. Hey. Now you've got to go out and use it. That's the thing. Gotta go out now and you've got to go and get a kill with it. We haven't got to, but you can do whatever you want. You can just hold on to it for the rest of your life, if that's your thing. But I'm glad that you found it. Be good if you use the car bonnets as metal sheets. Oh my days, right? That would be great. There's loads of metal sheets around this area. There is loads of metal sheets around the area. So I'm genuinely thinking that we could go and place them on the roof and we'll make this, like, properly look into a place of craziness, you know? Make this proper into, I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. You've got to all join for the, you've got to continue watching for the journey. This is what we're going to be doing for the next few days. And then we'll go out and go unalive a few people. Righty, anyway. That's all of the sides done. So next step, we've got a little teddy bear. Brighten the place up a little bit. Then we'll put that teddy bear over here. I don't think I can. So we'll just, I guess, rest it here. Right, there you go. Suppose that work. Right. Get rid of the shovel. We need to go and get some planks now. Right, we'll come into our little building section here. Perfect. Let's move a couple of these bits around. Right, there we go. So we're going to set some planks. We can build the first one. I'm not sure which one we're going to... We may as well just do this one, right? May as well just do this one. So we'll build up that. Oh, actually, you can see the crate from them three. So we'll build up them three first. We'll just start... We'll start from the middle. No, that's not... I don't like that. We'll start from this side. We'll just start from this side. It's done. Let's just go get some planks before I change my mind. Fucking hell. It'd be cool if I could place camo net around the whole thing as well. That would be really cool. If we can fully camo the whole place. Perfect. Right, we can grab ourselves some planks. I think we're gonna have to go a bit further for these. We've expended all of our trees around the area now. So I feel like we're gonna have to go further, because otherwise I'm gonna end up knocking down all the trees. And that is gonna give our location away very, very quickly. And that's not ideal, is it? Right, here you go. There's a tree in here. Can actually fit multiple in this place. So tell you what, let's get rid of the crowbar. Right, let's put that up there really quick. Let me just do this. Right, so we can grab quite a few. So let's move that. Let's just move that there for now. Right, we'll put that there. That can go there, there. We can get 1, 2, 3 sets of planks. And that should be us then, just categorically good to go. No drama whatsoever. And we'll just swap them out. They are tracers. Oh shit, can I not just put that on? Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say. Right, perfect. So now we could just go out and go and get ourselves a good amount of planks. So I think what we're gonna do... Ooh, I don't want to head towards the freaking shots. That's not ideal. We'll just use up this saw, really. And we'll just grab as much as possible. Head to the base. And then from there, we'll see what we can do. Because I also do need to shoot off soon. Like I said, I'm not going to be on for all that long today. It was actually just a kind of a quick stream. I wanted to really dive into this. So this is something, like I said, I'm going to be doing for a little while. And I just really want to dive in and start building this as much as possible. But we need to move away from this area because there are people literally fighting just down the way. And that is nuts. That we're even trying to do this right here. Some would say it's totally stupid. But it's because I really wish you could use, like, loads of different stuff on this server. I wish you could just do that in general. You know, I wish you could find cars, you could make them into, like, little bases. I guarantee you, loads of people would be living in their houses. Ooh, yeah, we need to move away. We've got so much wood cutting to do. Like, if there was a zombie apocalypse, you'd find a lorry, wouldn't you? Or something like that. You'd live in there. A lot of fighting. Yeah, with all these logs, all the planks, we should be able to make... Oh, should be able to honestly do a decent amount. We can even get the doors built up on quite a few of them. But then is also the question... Perfect. Then is also the question of, do we build up all the doors with all the planks first? Or do we go out and get the metal sheets? So I think we'll do it by section. So we'll go out, we'll get as many planks as possible. We'll load up all the doors. All the windows will get covered. And then once we've done all the windows with all the wood, then I feel like we should go and get all the planks to finish them off. We don't have to I'm not doing it through wood. We're doing it through the metal sheets, 100%. We're going to do it proper the first time around, and no fucker's going to come and get us. Right, let's head into the distance to get the rest of these planks. I don't want to be doing any more cutting down near the house. If we can help it, we'll do as much of the building as possible away from the house, honestly. Hey, appreciate the follow, of course, over on the TikTok side list. The list of G Rico. Gone quiet again. It always does that. There's so loads of shots that come through, and then boom, quietness. Yeah, it's nerve-wracking. It can be, anyway. It happens all the time. Is this why we found axes on the floor as we've been walking around this place earlier? The sword's becoming damaged. Oh, we haven't got much left. Right, we can get... Realistically, if I'm carrying the planks, I should be able to get a good amount more. But we're just going to use that until it's ruined and then head back. That's the only option that I've got, really. Right, so that's the inventory stiffed. Stiffed? Fucking hell, man. Like I said, I can't speak today. I don't know what it is. It's just one of them days. Like, words are just getting mumbled. Right, there's that. We've got 2 left. Unfortunately, I can't actually carry them in anything else, which is kind of sucky. But to be fair, I think we've done a pretty decent job so far with the amount that I do actually have. Like, we're going to have 40 planks. That's a lot of planks. That's a good amount of building done straight away. I'm hoping this sword just ruins so we can just sack it off. I've already got another one sitting back in the base. We picked up 2 because I knew what this was going to be like. Oh, nice. We did we just do... Oh, no, that was the one that we picked up, obviously. Right, I can hold 1 more. And then we'll just run straight back to base. Perfect. Right, let's just go. How far are we? Okay, perfect. We're not even that far away. Run as quick as our legs can carry us. This would actually do, I think, near enough every door I'd be able to put, like, the first pieces onto. Yeah, genuinely think it would. We'll have a little look, though. There she is, look at her. Or them, should I say. You know what, well, them. Look at them. Doesn't fucking matter. Look at her, she's a beauty, right? Righty. So, you get a plank, and you get a plank. You get a plank. I think I could actually build up pretty much most of these. Where did them other planks go? There we go. Right. I actually think I could. Where's the box of nails? Let's see if we can do that quickly. How many nails, I wonder, are we going to use up? Probably most of them. We're only going to get 70 from the box. What happened to the days when you got 90? Like, am I just tripping, or is that was an actual thing, right? You got 90 odd nails, 99 nails from a box. I don't know if that was just me or not, but I feel like that was. I don't know. Fucking hell. Someone correct me on that one. Let's put all this in here. It'd be so good. Oh, I can actually carry 2. That's the funny thing. Right, that's fine. You know what? It'll be fine. I want to organize this loot quickly. Righty. How many nails I wonder then is it going to take? So we'll get them 3 built up, firstly, right? I think that's the best thing for us to do. Quickly get these 3 built up. Chuck some nails in there. We're just going to build a wall, aren't we? That's literally it. All we're looking to do is build a wall. How many nails did that use up? Alright. So we'll build 3 of the walls. 7 planks as well. We've got more than enough planks for the whole thing. No, we're not building a door. We're building a wall. There we go. Perfect. And then we can add the metal sheets onto it as well. And we're literally done. We'll do that to all of them. Look at that. We're a little bit exposed. Just a little bit. I've got more than enough. More than enough. The axe will break, though. The axe is definitely going to break eventually. And very soon, I feel like. We're going to have to go and pick up some more building materials pretty soon, I feel. But that's okay. Little adventure. Right, so we got 2 here. I think I'm going to be able to get every one of these done. And at least it's going to provide some form of cover. Yeah, look at this. As long as this axe stays true to itself, if it doesn't fucking die on me, we should be good. I don't know what's going on with that one. Now, these 2 aren't letting me do anything to it. Great. Alright, it's weirdly... Okay, so that's for that side, isn't it? I don't want to be building wood paneling. This is the one we want to be building up. Please tell me I can... Oh, please tell me I can do it. I'm hoping it hasn't messed up. I can do it on that side, definitely. That's for the door. Let's just take that. Right, well, just attach that there. These are the 2. We may have messed up on these ones. If that is the case, then I'll have to do something a little bit different, but it's okay. We'll just, like, do it like that, and then like that. And same for, like, this. We'll just like that, and we'll figure that one out. But let's just see first. Because it allowed me to be able to put the logs up. So, in theory, if that is the case... Let's move that one there. Yes, perfect. Oh, wow, I had a moment of panic then, I will admit. I had a full-on moment of panic then. I thought the whole thing was just done for. Right. 1 box of nails has lasted us an insane amount of time as well. We've just got to find, like, the angle, I guess, to put it. It's not letting me go over it, but it is letting me do this, so perfect. Hey, here we go. It's damaged. It's fine. It's fine. The house is starting to take shape. Take these, and we'll build up the last structure for the door. Perfect. Right. And then I think the last thing that I need to do to properly sort of solidify one of these is to use up this metal sheet. Put the nails in there. And we'll build the metal casing. How many panels do we have left? Please say I've got 3. Please say it only takes up 1. No, it takes up 2. Okay, that's not too bad. Right. I think this is starting to look quite nice, if I'm honest. If I do say so myself. Right, pass me this thing here. We need to keep all of our food and everything on us. I'm not actually going to need the shovel for a little while. So if that disappears, that's perfectly fine. We could actually build another gate. That is true. Without a code lock on it, I could build another gate really quick. It wouldn't be a metal one. And it wouldn't have a code lock on it, so it would kind of just be stupid. Someone could just put a code lock on it, and I'm locked out of my own gaff. So, nah. Nah, that's okay. That's okay. We don't need to be doing that. Right, we've got the dry sack there. Perfect. Let me see if we can try and... Let's put that down. We can fit the SK here now as well. I believe I can. We've got the BK sitting on the floor. The shovel obviously would be... Oh, right, we can take the shovel as well. Perfect. So, guys, that is going to be me. I think we're gonna leave it there. We have a decent amount of stuff. Honestly, we have a great little area now that we can call home. It's absolutely wicked. It genuinely is. What an insane server. Our life has been going for 2 hours, nearly 2.5 hours now, which is nuts. If you are, of course, enjoying the little journey, make sure you've got the notifications on for the YouTube side. I'm going to be live doing this as much as possible now going forward. Next time we're going to get here, we're going to get all of these metal sheets built up around the area. We're going to get the entire window structure built up. We want to get a second door, get the outhouse sorted out, and then we're going to go out, and the aim is to try and find as much camo netting as possible so we can build that up. We've got a watchtower that we want to build as well on the side. Shit's going to get crazy. Once we've built up the base, and it is in an amazing condition, and we are very happy to go forward, and we've got the storage as well, because once obviously the area is built up and once it's secured, we can get some storage built in there, of course. So once we've got all that, we can then of course go out into the land and do a good old bit of PvP and try and bring back some of that really nice loot, of course. Other than that though, that is going to be me, as I did say. I'm going to go pick up Mrs. Duck from the store. I might be back on later, I might not, we'll see, of course. Enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you all have a phenomenal Saturday if I'm not live later on, which I am going to try and be, because we want to do this, of course. Time is of the essence with this, but as always, you duckers, don't be a dick, be a duck. Enjoy the rest of your day, stay awesome,